Content warning. Viewer discretion is advised. The content of this podcast is not for everyone, so use your best judgment. Okay. Hello and welcome to Ursa Red. Today I am joined by Dominic Waymeyer.
That is me. Hello, I'm Dominic Waymeyer, and I play Johnny Phelps. I haven't done this in a while. This is where I put the fun fact, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, fun fact about old Johnny Phelps. His favorite game, this is what we're going with, is the ancient game of Mahjong.
Nice.
It's all I could think of, and it's what I'm now obsessed with, so.
Nice. I like it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Uh Not really gonna go too much into where you've been, but you've missed a lot of great stuff. I've been kind of personally excited for this episode. Um it was just gonna be me and you, but we got to add Kent Rawlings, who we are also joined by.
Hey everyone. Special guest today. Just old DM here had reached out and decided to definitely do some cool stuff for this episode. So today I'm gonna be playing Granuk. He is a dwarf paladin that basically his entire family has worked in the mines of this world for a long time, and his father actually ended up getting sick, and so he took over kind of as the head of the household. um, so yeah, I'm super excited. Thanks for inviting me on, and we'll see how this episode goes.
Yeah, absolutely. We are also joined by me. I'm Alexander Crutchfield. I will be the GM for yet another episode of Ursa Red. I apologize that we've been offline for a few weeks. A lot of us are still active duty military, and active duty military life is kind of hectic. So we've just been super busy with stuff. Really glad to get back at it. Um, and my fun fact, so we kind of briefly in one of the early episodes mentioned that at one point the surface was flooded for Ursa Red. And what I want to talk about today is the different, what's the word, organizations that run uh, Ursa Red. So at the under, we have the families. The families are definitely like kind of your criminal like organizations. Um, when you start moving up, you get less families. On the surface, you have tribes. On the uh, the rise, you have corporations, and then when you get to oh boy, the highest level, whose name escapes me right now, um, you have like actual political parties and things like that, and that's just kind of like a little fun fact about how the world is organized. But today, we're going to be talking about Johnny Phelps and the under. So, the party had just split up. You guys were at the bar, if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
And let's see, Mr. Somebody and Karg decided to stay at the bar. You decided to go off on your own. And then Crime and Antonio went searching after, I believe, the accountant to figure out what the mystery behind the numbers.
Mhm.
Mr. Phelps, where are we going? What's the plan?
Well, I'm stepping up from my seat at the bar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Start walking down the street. I keep pulling this letter out that the Dawn was sending out. I keep looking at it, putting it back in my pocket, and I'm debating: do I want to go investigate these mines, or I want to go check this letter? I'm thinking I'm gonna do both today.
Thinking you're gonna do both today? Okay.
Yeah,
Well, what are you gonna do first?
I'm thinking since the mines are on the way, I think I'm gonna hit those first.
Okay. So we're going to have you guys or have you head over to Gas Springs, where the mining organization has like its headquarters, and it's still very early morning, but the mines run 24/7. Uh, you're gonna walk up to the door, and you're gonna see a sign that says uh, "Adventurous personalities wanted for mine 14 Bravo." And you know this is this is probably the one that you've heard about from those people in the street that were mourning their friend.
Hmm.
uh when you enter, you get inside. There's like a little waiting area. uh there's no one really behind the desk, but there's a sign that says onboarding to the right, and that's where you want to go to get the job.
Well, I'm a follow where that sign leads.
Okay. uh you get in there, and you're gonna see just this like big brawly humanoid, and he's be like, "Oh, you here for the position?"
I heard the rumors of creature in mines.
uh
I would like to investigate.
what would you say about your muscular build?
Uh, not really all that, buff as it were.
Mhm. So he's gonna kind of look at you and be like, "Do you think you can wear the mining suit with no trouble?"
I believe so.
Alright. He's gonna point to a chair behind a desk, um, and he's gonna start telling you about the process of mining. Right.
Hmm.
So there's the suit that you're gonna be wearing. It is a Kevlar base layer that has metal plating that attaches to the outside using like these little rotating clips. When you put on the armor, it slowly starts to get snugger as you go underground because of just the increase in heat and things like that causes this to react strangely compared to like normal clothes. Um, there's also like an increase of pressure as you're going through the mine with all the neon. Um, you're gonna have a hammer. The hammer is gonna be used for moving things into place. On the mining hammer, there is rubber caps on the end of each chunk of steel. That way, you don't accidentally create unwanted sparks as you're using it. You're also going to have a prodder, which is basically for welding, 5 feet away from you. Really
Hmm.
tough. It's going to take some time to learn, but they've given you the basics. And as like the guys kind of going through like the process, um, they're he's talking about these mechanisms. You hook them onto there's a dorsal loop on your suit, and it hooks onto there, and then you can move. It's 150 feet to the next anchor point. Once you get to that anchor point, you hook on that one. You disconnect the one you just had, and you hook it onto that station so that you can get to it next time you come back. But if at any point the suit thinks that you've gone unconscious, it's going to drag you back to this point. If they're also going to give you like a modified controller for your arm. So if at any point you need to bell, it's on you to push the button, right? Um, once like you guys start moving back, it's gonna activate an emergency mode if you have not turned it off. So like if you're choosing to come back up, you hit a button. They're like, oh yeah, they're coming back intentionally. But if you don't hit the button before you come back up, it cuts into emergency mode and it starts sectioning off the mine shaft.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Uh, as the guy is getting to the end of his long spiel about being a mine worker, it feels like you've been in here for probably about an hour, 2 hours. Uh, you're gonna see a guy come in. He's already wearing the mining suit. He has his helmet underneath his arm. There's an axe on his back, and he has like a hand axe and like a little leather holster on the side. In addition to the prodder, which is along his back, sticking up, and then his hammer is in his other hand.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Go ahead and give some more description. Give introductions, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, so he walks in. He has long, kind of black hair, kind of braided down the middle. He's got long black facial hair. You can see that his skin is kind of like leathery. Like he's definitely been in some coal mines for quite some time. Um, he You can tell that his axe on his back and the one that's in his holster is been forged with very precise and kind of like custom forged. They stand out a little bit more than just some other great axe. And he kind of just has a little bit of charisma when he walks in the room, like yeah. So he's gonna walk up to the humanoid, and he's gonna tell him, "Hey, hold on, give me a second, Sorry." Um, he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, so I heard 14 Bravo is up for the taking. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna come take this job site. All right."
Uh, Thank goodness. I thought I was gonna have to take it. Well, as you know, everyone just quit, so this is your guy. And he's gonna gesture to Johnny Phelps, who's sitting at a chair, not yet wearing armor, wearing what like your long leather coat.
Yes. I
But
am.
Who the fuck is this guy?
I am Johnny. I
Oh,
say,
hello,
raising my hand
Johnny.
to wave.
Hey, Johnny. Have you ever done this before?
Yes, I have not.
Oh, do you know anything about this?
Not particularly. I know I go down in mines. I mine. I come back.
Yeah. All right. That's fine. So, is this the only guy I got to work with today?
uh, yeah, unfortunately, but like you can. I mean, you're just gonna be learning the mine at first. Like the first day for you is not really. We're not expecting these record producing numbers that you pulled in 11 Charlie.
Listen, listen. I think you know me pretty well by now. We expect records around here, okay?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I am
Well,
fast learner.
I believe you. You look intelligent, I guess. It doesn't take really intelligence to do this job. Just listen to me, and we'll get down there. We'll get the lay of the mine, and yeah, we'll go from there. Like he said, today's not really important. It's just kind of figuring out how the mine and then 14 Bravo works. All right.
This I
uh,
can do.
off in the distance, you guys are gonna hear like a ringing of a bell. This is signifying that it's time for like people like the shift change. Um,
Hey, get your suit on, Johnny. It's time to go.
No, I'm going to get up from the chair and look for one of them armor suits.
uh, the instructor is gonna be like is gonna point off to like the back corner. There's like a little hallway. Um, He's
Head over there.
you'll find all your stuff out there.
Thank you.
You guys go out like down the hallway. There's a door that opens up into like this courtyard type area, and along the outside of the courtyard is a series of lockers with suits hanging in them. There's one that just doesn't have a name on it, and like that's going to be the one that you take. There's also a series of metal cages that have a metal cage inside that is attached to like a steel cable that goes off to one little section of the courtyard where there's a series of like generators that are controlling these. And then underneath each of the interior cages, there's a door that is like sealed shut. Um, you're gonna look at them and you're gonna see like there's, I'd say there's probably like 5 doors right now. There's a bunch of different numbers on them. One of them says 14, and you're Grunuk.
Yep.
Yep, Grunuk.
Runic.
You're gonna know that you take that down to like a certain layer, and then you're gonna just follow a trail towards the letter, and then you hop on another one that takes you down to the actual shaft. Cool.
Gotcha.
At this time, Johnny Phelps, go ahead and update your armor class to improved mining armor. Also for the D&D fans, that's half plate. And then go ahead and pick up your prodder as well as your mining hammer.
All right.
And I'm gonna grab water because that raspy voice did something.
Oh man, that voice. Aye, there it is. Aye, Johnny. Johnny.
I need to find where the brother is.
Going for that Long John Silver Treasure Planet voice.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going for, honestly. I'm going until it feels right.
uh, Johnny, you good?
Almost prodder.
Where are you guys making your inventories and stuff on? Are you doing it on the World Anvil?
I gave him the option of doing it on World Anvil. Most of them stuck with D&D Beyond. Sponsor us. And, yeah. So, but most of them do it on there. I'm gonna go ahead and start describing the cavern as you guys go down. Just
Hi, Johnny. It's time to go. There it is.
You guys are gonna hop into the metal cage. You're gonna feel tension pull up as Grunuk hits like a green button. It pulls the whole cage up a few inches. The blast doors, for lack of a better term, open up, and the cage begins to descend. The blast doors are going to come back in, but there's like a little space that's opened up for the steel cable to run through. And you guys are going to descend for probably 5-10 minutes before you get to this opening. The cage opens up. You guys step out. As soon as you guys like step out, you walk up to another metal door. You hit a button. It opens. You guys get inside, like the metal door. You're now in a very narrowish cave. It could probably fit 3 people side by side. It's not much more than 7 feet tall, and there's steel beams that sometimes cause it to be narrower that have been inserted into the earth. Once you're out of that door, you hit another button, and you can hear the lift on the other side start to go back up. You're
Hey, Johnny. Oh,
well, you're gonna see that like there's the normal cavern, and then there's every once in a while there's like a orange glowing neon light just to give some light to the place, which feels ironic because there's neon all in the air. Um, you're also gonna see glowing like uh glowing colors coming out of cracks in the rock, and this is uh little neon clumps on the inside that have like are reacting with the rock and with the pressure and things like that. You know, once if you're mining and you're collecting the neon from the air, uh, and you start to see this color, it means like you need to keep moving on with the mine. This is not like you can't mine the neon from right here because it's too like unstable. Um, you guys are gonna see a series of canisters along, and you when you guys like if you guys come back to mine here again, you'll be taking these canisters and dropping them off at all the anchor points because the anchor points will fill them with neon for you to collect. It'll also uh, at these anchor points there's also oxygen lines to top off your small reserve. Let's see what else. Yeah, so you guys have roughly 60 seconds of air at any given time once you start to descend into the mine. The first anchor point is going to be off to the right, and this is going to be where you guys clip in as you start to go down the or my bad, we're not there yet. You guys are going to walk through this for a little bit, open another door, get onto a lift, go down, and you guys are now in the mine shaft. Now there's an anchor point on the right, and we're going to this is where you guys will start to descend down the mine.
so Johnny,
Uh,
tell me a little about yourself. How did you end up in the mines?
well, I was, minding my own business, as one does. And then I
Oh,
heard,
you gotta clip in right
uh,
here. So that yeah, so that way
yeah,
we can go down. But
uh,
talk
okay,
and work.
okay, and then we start walking. Well, I was minding my own business, as one does. And then I hear people talking about creatures down here, like big monster type. And
Ah,
I was
yeah.
intrigued.
Yeah, they say 14 Bravo. It's a little haunted. I mean, I don't know if you heard about the incident, but there's some people died here not too long ago.
That's what they were referring.
Yeah. Well, I think that the just lack of effort really just got him killed. Honestly.
Uh,
Possibly.
you guys are now at your second anchor point.
Hey, okay, so hey, go ahead. You're gonna clip into this one, and then that way you can
Uh,
unclip the next one. Yeah, yeah.
into
Okay,
the
look
first
at you.
one, and then
You're getting the
unhook
hang of
that
this.
one. I'm learning.
You're a quick, fast learner. I like it.
Like,
Okay. Uh, so would you guys, if you guys want, you can keep talking, or we can go to anchor point 4 and just jump to there.
sure.
Yeah, we can go.
Okay. You guys get to anchor point 4, and you guys just hooked in. You start to walk off, and you're gonna hear a clicking sound off in the distance, like a little like.
Uh, what is that?
Oh, Johnny, you're so worried. It's just the mines. Sometimes the rocks they crackle a little. I like to say that they sometimes sound like sprinklers.
Sprinkling toxic neon gas. Yes,
You know, neither here nor there.
that is fair.
Uh, you guys are going to see the anchor point number 5, but then immediately next to it, you're going to see a shadow moving around.
That I
Oh
do not think is noise talking.
no, no. We might have some special guests down in these mines. I hope you're ready for some fun, Johnny.
I am always ready.
Oh, good.
Uh, Off in the distance, like as you guys like slowly start moving closer, you're gonna see this giant creature that has a long spiny back and these giant spine talons. It looks like there's 6 of them, if I had to guess, and like a long thin tail coming off. Its jaw opens double the length of its head, or the height of its head, and there's sharp layers of sharp teeth on the inside with a long tongue that comes out as it sees you, and it spot like once it spots you, it kind of pauses as if it's trying to like process, and it's just gonna let out like a sound. You guys are now going to enter initiative. I'd like everyone to please roll for me. Keep in mind, you guys are rolling for initiative together. Or my
Oh,
bad, not together, but like you will always be next to each other. You're just gonna end up with like 10 and 11, and I will roll for creatures to determine whether they go where they go or outside of that order.
I got an 11.
I got a 7.
Okay.
All right, Johnny, don't be scared. Don't be scared. They're actually more scared of us than we are of them.
Uh,
Is that so?
No.
cool. You guys. So it sees you. It's taken the offensive posture. It's going to jump and try to hit Grunuk.
Yes.
Uh, and it's going to move, like it's going to swing just past your head. Once it's done that, it's going to kind of move back uh, like 10 feet or so, and that's going to bring us to Grunuk. Grunuk, what are you doing?
Hmm. Um. Ooh. I believe that I am just going to swing my great axe at him.
Okay, roll the hit.
Plus, does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
Oh, so I'd like to imagine Grunuk, like quickly kind of like gets out of the way of this like little attack, and as he goes to like unsheath his great axe and swing it, it kind of got like stuck on like one of the on the suit, the mining suit,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of like threw off his trajectory on his swing.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Um, no, Oh wait, hold on. Wait, what is two weapon fighting? I'm sorry, hold on.
You feel
It's
with
my first
two
time playing a
weapons.
paladin.
If you
Okay,
have a
yeah, no.
okay.
Yeah. I end my turn. I'm gonna say, Johnny, yeah, you know what to do.
No, I'm going to. I got a pistol. I'm gonna take out my pistol and my hammer,
Okay.
and then I'm going to charge at bug and
You're gonna do
try
what?
and. I'm going to move towards bug, try to hit with hammer, and shoot with pistol.
Okay. Roll to hit with pistol.
Fuck, that's a 7.
7.
Yeah.
That's gonna miss. But the neon gases around your pistol are going to explode,
Oh God.
and you're gonna take 4 points of damage.
Okay, pistol, bad idea.
Yeah. Put that back in your pocket, Johnny.
I'm going to
Uh,
put that
roll for the
away.
hammer with disadvantage.
Uh, 1.
That's going to miss. That's also going to leave you open to a critical hit if he does hit.
Johnny, what is what? Oh,
I
God.
am rusty. This suit it is throwing me off.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you
I'm
need
not
to get
used
it
to it.
together quickly. All right.
I'll get it together.
Uh, does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. 2, 6. That is another 9 points of damage. How are we looking over there, Johnny?
We are hurt.
Okay. That's gonna bring us to Grunuk.
God damn it! I didn't want to do this. I am going to use my channel divinity.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use it sacred weapon as an action. I can imbue a weapon with positive energy for 1 minute. Weapon is considered magical, and it can add +3 to attack rolls, and it emits a bright light.
Okay.
And then I am going to attack with my great axe.
Okay.
Oh no, that's it was my action was to imbue the weapon.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to then I'm gonna kind of like move a little bit, like, so I'm assuming Johnny is like kind of right beside me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of just step like a little bit in front of him. I see that he's kind of struggling with his suit. He just fucking exploded a pistol in his face. So I'm just gonna Grunhook's just gonna step in front of him and say, "Hey, Johnny, figure out your life real quick, all right?"
I am working on that.
Oh, all right. And then I end my turn.
Okay. I will say, just because you're new to this, some of the viewers may not have picked up on it. If you roll a natural 1, it does no damage to yourself.
Hmm.
But if the on your like before your next turn you get attacked and they hit, we treat it as a critical. And in this game, a
Ooh.
critical is like if it's 1d4 plus 3, for example, and you roll a 2, then it's 2 plus the highest value of the dice, which is a 4,
Right.
and then that plus 3. So 9 points of
Yeah.
damage. Just
Gotcha.
just to clarify that, because that's kind of a homebrew thing that we decided during our session 0.
I think Dean's doing the same thing for ours.
Okay, cool. Johnny, your turn.
I'm going to. I put my pistol away. I use. I would like to charge up the brother or
Okay.
builder thing.
Yep, that's
This is
a
my
bonus action.
It's charged up like this turn. Right? I haven't used
Yeah,
it.
it
Okay.
it'll be charged if you want to use it.
Okay, and then I would like to return towards the bug and try to hit it with hammer and frother.
Okay, so which one's first?
A hammer.
The hammer. Okay. Roll to hit.
11.
11 is going to miss. With the hammer, roll to hit. Well, you're gonna have to move back 5 feet, but then roll to hit with the prodder.
19.
19 is going to hit. It's a D12 damage,
A
and it is
5.
5. It is electric damage, which means down here in the mines, that's going to be an additional D4.
It's
Nice.
going to explode in my face. Uh, 8 total.
8 total.
Yes.
Uh, you hit it, and it lets out like another like ah, as this thing is looking pretty rough. Um, it is then going to make a sweeping attack on uh Grunuk. That is a 16.
Yeah, that matches.
It matches. Okay. You're going to take 2 points of piercing damage.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
That's going to bring us back to Grunuk.
Yeah, Grunuk is going to swing his great axe.
Okay.
Fuck, that's a 15.
15. That will not hit.
God damn it. That's with my divinity too.
Okay. Mr. Phelps.
I'm going to do same thing as last turn.
Okay. Same thing as last time.
Uh,
Okay. Hammer.
I run up, swing hammer at him, get mod 20.
Mod 20. That's going to hit, and it's going to die on that hit.
I hit it in the head from above. Smash skull.
Okay. And it is just in time as you guys are running low on oxygen.
Johnny.
We are not going to leave initiative from this point on, by the way. So, that's going to be Mr. Phelps' turn. You do have some additional movement if you want to use it.
About how
You are
far?
roughly 30 feet away from the anchor point.
I'm gonna go to the anchor point.
Okay.
Hook up.
Yep. And swap that oxygen.
Yep.
It's going to bring us to Grunuk.
Yeah, Grunuk's gonna follow Johnny.
Okay. You guys are at kind of like a little safe place right now. If there's anything.
Yeah, actually, Grunuk wants to cast Cure Wounds on Johnny. It will be 1d8 plus 3. He heals for 10 damage. So Grunuk just kind of touches his shoulder. He says, Johnny, good job back there. And then the power of the light kind of just infuses into his shoulder. He feels a little bit better.
Out of just curiosity, where do you get your power from?
Well, it's a great question. My I don't know what.
So I know when you were talking about it, you said you're like, I don't know, my work ethic. I'm just such
okay. The yeah. Yeah, Grunuk's family, he everything is built on how well you work. The work ethic inspires. It gives hope, it gives dedication, and it gives reason. And so when I channel the power of my work ethic, it allows me to do special things.
You guys are now 150 feet from your next anchor point. you guys have roughly 6 more anchor points before you get to the bottom of the shaft.
Well, Johnny, let's keep going.
Let us move.
Okay. You guys are each going to move roughly 60 feet before you see another one of these creatures. It's going to burrow its way out of the side of the tunnel, leaving like a 2-3 foot hole in the side. And it's going to look at you and do the. As it starts to move towards you, you see another one also come out of the thing. And we are going to start off with Grunuk. This will be your third turn.
Okay. So are they roughly about the same like distance away, just one on the left and one on the right?
Yeah, I would say they're roughly. We're gonna put them just for the sake of making it to where we can get into combat 30 feet away.
Okay. Johnny, I'm gonna take the left, you take the right.
Duh.
I'm gonna move up to the one on the left, and I'm going to attack it with my great sword.
Great sword.
Great axe.
Okay.
All right, that is like a 26.
A 26. That's going to hit.
Grunuk's gonna let out a large roar, and he does 14 damage.
That is going to kill that one.
Ah, you see that, Johnny? Just need a little more of that.
I see.
It was gonna be that one's turn. Johnny, it's now your turn.
All right. I will run towards the bug on the right, while charging up the Protor, and when I get close enough, I swing hammer at it.
Yep.
And I jump back 5 feet, hit it with Protor.
Okay. Hammer.
Hammer, fucking 1.
Okay. Prodder with disadvantage.
2.
Okay. It's now going to be that thing's turn.
God, please.
It missed. You guys now have advantage on
Okay.
attacking this one,
Let's go.
as it makes a sweeping motion, and like you can like this one, this these ones are young, so like it's the movement's not quite there, and it kind of just it like falls over, exposing the softer tissue on the bottom side of it. That's gonna bring us to Grunuk. This is turn 4.
Yes. Okay. Grunuk is going to obviously run over there, and he's going to attack with his great axe with advantage. So first one is 18. Second one is a nat 20.
Natural 20. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead and roll. I will let you know that if it is anything larger, if it is a 5 or higher, it is dead.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. It's way more than 5.
Okay. Describe what Grunuk does.
Yeah, so Grunuk, he tells Johnny, he's like, the hammer and the prouder, it works. And then he jumps up in the air and he just swings his great axe down onto this thing's belly, and it just kind of just explodes, like gushes.
Okay. You guys are now going to keep moving. We're going to add another 2 turns, bringing you guys to 7. And you're going to see another one that's just kind of like out in the open, and it turns and looks at you. You can also see just behind it is your next point.
I have a question about these mining suits. Do these come with any sort of like rope other than the tether on the back?
No.
Well, never mind. I
Okay.
had this idea I wanted to do.
It's going to sprint at you guys, and it's gonna get to about 10 feet away. You guys are about 50 feet away, so 2 moves away from your anchor point. But yeah, it stopped just short, or well, it's still running, but it ended its turn just short of you guys. Uh, and then that will bring us to Grunuk.
Yeah, Grunik is going to just do what he's good at, and he's just gonna run up and he's gonna swing. That is a 10.
That will miss.
Ah,
Johnny.
Johnny will do what he knows works. He will start charging his brother. Run up, swing hammer.
Okay. Roll hammer.
A 1.
oh my jeez.
These D&D Beyond guys hate me.
Roll Prodder with disadvantage.
A 6.
That will also miss. You also have left yourself open to an attack. 2. So you're safe this round. Grunuk.
I will not miss this time. Aha! That is a 24.
24. That's gonna hit.
And that will be 12 damage.
It is dead.
See, Johnny, you just gotta put a little more work ethic into it.
You guys are gonna hear a sound coming from up the mine,
Like above us?
like above us. It sounds like kind of sounds like when that creature was digging its way through the wall.
Johnny, let's go. We have to get to our next anchor point.
I follow you.
Okay, and I take off towards our next anchor point.
Okay. You guys are gonna get there just in time. You have about 6 seconds of oxygen left when you get there. Top off. And you guys are going to switch your oxygen. You guys now have what, about 5 left. So there's a total of 11, and you guys are at 6.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep. Well, Johnny, we've done well so far, but don't let your guard down.
This place is dangerous.
No, this is nothing.
Okay. You guys hear the sound behind you. It kind of stops for a second, and then you hear a very loud scraping at the wall before it disappears inside again.
There's something around.
Are you guys still pushing on?
Yep.
Okay. You guys start kind of getting down. We're gonna let's see. I'm gonna stop coming up with these numbers and start 6. Okay. You guys are gonna make it through 7 without running into anything.
On the way to 7, like as we're running, Grunuk wants to tell Johnny, hey Johnny, I just want you to know if you could keep an eye out for anything kind of like shiny, something that looks sort of like gold or anything. It would be greatly appreciated if you could let me know.
I will keep my eye out.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Okay. You guys get to 8, and directly in front of you, you see giant marks in the ground. Looks like it was created by the same creature, just larger.
It looks
As
like we have
you,
found the mother.
as you also see scraping along the top.
That
Um,
does not look like it is
Are you scared, Johnny?
friendly. I'm not scared, just mildly concerned.
Good. This is glorious.
uh, and you guys will make it about 60 feet into this before you see it. And we're gonna put it at we're gonna put it at 30 feet, and we're gonna start off with Grunuk.
Question: are these undead or fiends?
Nope, they are monstrosities.
Okay, just just making sure. Well, Grunuk is going to run up and attack.
Okay,
Actually, you know what? Grunuk is actually going to. How far away did you say?
about 30 feet.
Okay, Grunuk is actually going to pull out his hand axe and he is going to make a range throwing attack with his hand axe.
Okay,
Ooh. Does a 13 hit?
it does not.
Oh, shoulder's a little rusty today, Johnny.
uh,
It's okay. We'll get it again.
Johnny, your turn.
Well, there's really only one thing I can do. I'm gonna charge up that prodder.
You
And
you
I'm gonna
really
run
weren't
at it.
expecting that I was gonna put you in an explosive area and then give you damage when you shoot a gun.
I just need some rope, and then I can do something with that. I was gonna tie it around the pistol, like around the trigger, and then throw it. But I run at it, swing hammer, then hit it with prodder.
Okay, roll hammer.
I'm not using these online dice; they're evil. It's not any better. 8.
That's gonna miss.
And a 20. Nat 20
And a
for the
natural
prodder.
20 on the prodder.
Yes.
Okay. Roll the d12 once.
9.
9. Okay. And roll a d4 for me.
4. A 3.
A 3. Hoo hoo hoo. That is gonna come out to 24 points of damage.
Hey, the prodder works.
Yeah, look at that. I'm so proud of you, Johnny.
And you're now close to it, so it's gonna attack you. uh, that's gonna be a 16 to hit.
Miss.
Miss. It's gonna come and it's gonna graze your armor, and then it's gonna drop its head down. And as it drops its head down, a spike is gonna go flying through the air at Grunuk. For 11 to hit,
No.
and that will bring us back to Grunuk.
Grunuk's a little mad now. You fucking. And he is going to run up. And he is going to attack with his great axe. Oh, shit. 12 plus 3, 15, 20.
20. That will hit.
And he will do 12 damage.
12 damage. This thing is looking decently hurt. You are going to hear a sound coming from directly behind you as one of the young ones busts through the wall and jumps out. It's going to turn and it's going to make a swing attack at Grunuk. That dice is probably freaking gone. Gone forever. Oh boy. Yeah, that's. I don't know where it went. I'm gonna have to roll another dice. It is going to miss. It just jumped out of the wall. You can't expect it to hit right away. But that will bring us to Johnny. Johnny, what are we doing?
We're doing the tried and true. Charge up that brother.
And which one are you attacking?
Big one.
The big one? Okay.
Gonna swing hammer and then hit with brother.
Okay.
Does a 17 with the hammer hit.
It does not.
And then 3 on brother.
Does not. That will bring us to the big one again. We're gonna do little stab here. So he's gonna stab at Johnny for and that's going to hit for 8 points of damage.
This thing hurts.
And then it's going to swing at Grunuk for 11. And that will bring us to Grunuk's turn.
Wait, he just did 11 damage to me?
No, he missed.
Oh, okay. 19.
19 will hit.
And 8 damage.
8 damage is going to kill it.
Oh, Grunuk just lets out a large little man. As he drills his great axe just right into the middle of his forehead. He's a little upset after seeing Johnny take a couple of hits there.
As you sink in with your hand axe, the young one that jumped out behind you is now going to make an attack. Is going to hit right in between the plates of your armor. It's going to do 10 points of damage.
Oh! Isn't this fun, Johnny?
You could describe it that way.
Oh, you have to be built different for this stuff.
And that will bring us to Johnny's turn.
So it's the small one left.
Just the small one left.
Okay, I'm going to turn around, charge up that cattle prod. I'm gonna run at it. Swing the prodder first. This time. And then the hammer. With a 1.
You have rolled so many nat ones, bro.
I know. And then
Oh
a
my-
7 on the hammer.
Oh my gosh.
Well, not to add insult to injury, but that is disadvantage on that 7. Um,
Let's see if we
okay.
can go lower. Oh yeah, we
It,
can. 6.
Oh god.
because you left yourself exposed, it's gonna attack you, Johnny. As
Mhm.
always, 14 is going to miss, and that's going to bring us to Grunuk. I would like to state that you guys are in the 7th round of combat
Okay.
or of initiative for this.
Perfect. So I have 3, or no, I think I have 4 charges left, or minutes left, or I'm sorry, 4 turns left on my channel divinity, because I think I did it on turn 2.
Yep.
Okay. Gruduk is going to turn around and he's going to take the great axe out of the skull of the bigger one, and he is going to put it into the little one. And a 19.
Yep, that will hit.
And he does 5 damage.
5 damage. You're gonna hit it, but it's just you just got it in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
It's okay. You did quite a bit of damage, but it's still kicking.
You see, Johnny, it might not have been the best attack, but it still hit him.
Hit him, it did.
Johnny, it's your turn.
I'm going to run up to it while charging my prodder. Swing the hammer. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit, and this is with the prodder.
Yes. Yeah. No, the
Okay.
hammer.
Oh, with the hammer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay, and that will kill that one. As
Beautiful.
you guys get to round 9. I will let you guys get to the next point, but you are off by about 30 feet. So you guys are gonna get to checkpoint 9 though.
Okay.
Just holding your breath for a turn. We'll say something along those lines.
Back in the day, my father taught me to walk with not breathing. Sometimes you have to do that in this mine. Hope you're up for the task, Johnny.
For how long?
You'll see. Sometimes it's short, sometimes it's long. It's just all about the will.
Didn't work it.
And hey, I like this guy. They set me up with a good rook.
The 9th section, you will not come in contact with anything.
Johnny, how you feeling over there?
I'm feeling pretty hurt.
Yeah, I see that. I would like to use lay on hands, and I will give him 10 HP.
Okay.
Thank you, friend.
Hey, I am here for you, Johnny. You're here for me. I am now here for you.
I do what
Okay.
I can.
So you guys get to your 10th hookup, and when you get to the 10th hookup, you can see one of the hooks on this hookup is covered in blood. and you can also see like marks on the ground from where it dragged this body back up. Um,
That,
this is almost certainly where the guy died last time. So, um,
Well, Johnny, I mean, at least he made it to double digits, right?
that,
There's always a bright side.
uh,
there is.
so the adult that you guys just killed was the bull. Um, Meaning like the male.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Um, and down the cavern, you're gonna hear n- not one, but roughly three of the creatures like screaming as you hear steps coming towards you at kind of uh, a quick pace. Um, Roughly, are you guys gonna start walking, or what's the plan?
I say we start walking.
We keep on keeping on.
Okay. Uh, you guys are going to make it 90 feet down the cave. And then at off, you see like a little corner about 15 feet away from you, um, which once you turn the corner, you're going to see about the same size adult. And directly in front of the adult are two of the young Kruthniks. Um, Once you guys kind of like take it in for a second, you guys realize that these creatures came to fight. Um,
This just keeps getting better and better, Johnny.
Hey, that it does. Let us
um,
begin.
right off the get go, the female adult is going to shoot spikes at you guys, one at each of you. Uh, first one's gonna miss Phelps, and is the second one is going to hit Grunik for 6 points of piercing damage. Uh,
Oh,
that's then going to bring us to Grunik's turn. Keep in mind, in order to get a melee attack on the adult, you have to get through the young ones because of the size of the mine.
okay. Um, okay. Got kind of a question. What is so this this neon dust or whatever that is igniting when Johnny is shooting his pistol? Is is it visible or is it not visible in the air?
It's mostly gas,
Mm,
but you can see where you guys are. Actually, there is like a crack along the side. On the
mhm,
inside, it's glowing like a blue color.
mm.
Because of the rock that's there and the pressure inside of this cave. Uh, rem- Remember, I said like as you guys go down, like the suit gets tighter.
Mhm.
Um, because
Yeah.
of the pressure and things like that. So there is like a seam along the side where you can see. Um, and that was like the area where like you guys knew to stop mining there
Mm.
because uh that's unstable in that crack.
Where is that located, like relative to the bugs?
It's located to your right, and it goes past the adult.
Johnny, I have an idea.
I think I am. I think I have the same idea.
I don't know, maybe, but anyways, so here's my idea, right? So the the
Six
the
seconds.
gun. Oh mother! Listen, I'm gonna use my great axe as a fan, right? And you're gonna pull out the pistol, and I'm gonna try and fan away the gas while you shoot your pistol.
All right.
All right, good talk. All right,
Shoot at what?
so for my turn as my I guess as my action, I want to use my great axe as like a fan, and I want to wave it like up and down, trying to clear the gas out from the area where he would shoot his pistol.
Okay.
Is that
Uh,
possible? Can we do that?
I mean, you can certainly try.
We can try.
Uh, okay. It is now one of the younglings' turns. For its turn, it's going to move forward roughly 10 feet and then stop and look at you.
What are you looking at?
Phelps, it's your turn.
Right. So the gas vein that's all bright and glowy. It's behind the adult.
It goes along the sidewall.
Okay. I want to aim at the wall, like next to the big one
Okay.
with my pistol,
Okay.
and
I'm
then
fanning.
I'm gonna shoot at it.
Okay. It's going to be a DC 10 to hit the vein.
DC 10.
I
can do
believe
that.
in you, Johnny.
Please,
We
dice, cooperate.
We just
I
dig out
roll.
some dice real quick for no apparent reason.
25.
25. You are going to hit it, and it will do 23 points of damage, killing both of the younglings and damaging the adult, and is also going to do 1 point of damage to Grunuk
Yeah.
and 1 point of damage to you. I can't freaking make this up.
You see, Johnny, I have wealth of experience in these mines.
I am learning so much today.
Crutchfield looks absolutely
Looks so
defeated.
defeated.
I just figured on a D4 I would have at least a 25% chance of like doing some like kind of damage to you guys.
And then
But
I'm
no,
just going
okay.
to I put my pistol away after that.
That's gonna let's see. You guys now have half of your oxygen left, by the way.
Oh, no.
Okay. And who is left? I'm sorry. I was laughing.
Just the big one.
Okay.
Who is going to close the distance and is going to make stabbing attacks at each of you. 11's gonna miss. 24 is going to hit Phelps. For 8 points of piercing damage.
Ugh. That hurts.
Hang in there, Johnny.
I will hang in.
And that will bring us back to Grunuk.
Grunuk is going to swing his beautiful, well-created great axe. 16.
That will miss.
This thing. Strong.
Phelps, your turn.
I'm going to charge up that prodder. And
So just to confirm, right now you have the prodder in one hand and your pistol in the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prodder one hand, pistol other hand. I'm going to run up to the bug, 5 feet away. I'm going to hit it with the prodder. What am I adding for it? For the DC?
It is. Wait, not for like to hit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be your strength modifier.
Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does not hit.
Then
Once
I'm
again,
gonna.
we're gonna. What's up?
I just want to pistol whip it.
Okay. Roll the hit.
21.
Okay. Roll a d4 and divide by 2.
1.
Okay. It will take 1 point of damage.
Hey, it's rounded up.
It's now going to roll the hit, you guys. The second one is gonna hit Grunuk for D6. 4 points of damage. And it is now in a position that leaves the bottom of it exposed. The belly of it exposed.
Oh, Johnny. That one hurt. That one definitely hurt. But it's all good. We keep on keeping on. And Grunick rolled a 20 for his attack.
That is going to hit.
And is it a crit since he's exposed?
Yep. So number on dice plus highest value on dice.
So 4 plus 12, 16, and then plus 3.
That is going to kill it.
Oh, Johnny.
You keep on keeping on.
Yeah. And then Grunick kind of slowly gets up after he lands that attack, and you can tell that he's kind of limping a little bit.
Okay. You're going to get up, and I assume you guys are going to start moving to checkpoint 11.
Yeah.
On the way to checkpoint 11, Johnny, you're going to see a golden ring with some kind of like black stone like pressed into one part of it, kind of like lodged between two rocks on the side of the cavern.
I'm going to walk over to it. Hey, Fred, I found shiny.
Yeah. What? Grunick's kind of just like looking at the ground. You can see like a little bit of blood kind of dripping off of him. He looks pretty tired. He kind of looks up, and Johnny just told him that he found something shiny, and he kind of perks up a little bit, and he walks over to Johnny.
Roll a perception check, both of you.
Perception.
17.
13.
So Johnny, you kind of like move out of the way for Grunuk to get up to the rock face to like really observe this like piece, and you're gonna notice that this is your family's ring, Grunuk.
Johnny, do you know what you have found?
Shiny ring.
This is the whole reason why I've been in these mines. Help me get it out. And You said it's kind of lodged between two little rocks, right?
Yeah, you could probably get it out by yourself.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I want to. Grunek's gonna reach in. He's gonna grab it, and then he's gonna look at the
As you
side.
grab it, Johnny, you're gonna hear a sound coming from inside the walls. Grunik, you're not gonna hear it.
Hey, friend, we should step back.
Johnny, Johnny, look at this. This is
Uh,
beautiful.
Oh, we do not
Directly
have
in front
time.
of you, as you're pulling the ring, out of the wall comes one of the spiked limbs of the Kruthik, and it's going to hit you for 7 points of damage.
Me, right?
Yep.
Ah, ah, ah. I'm gonna quickly sheave the ring in my pocket and kind of like take a draw like back.
The Kruthik is pushing out. You guys, yeah. You guys have just enough oxygen to get to the next point. As the Kruthik is now pushing its way out of the wall.
Johnny, let's go.
Duh. I want to just hit it with my hammer as I'm running
Okay.
past it.
Roll the hit.
Fuck. 8.
8. That's not going to hit. And then you're gonna move your full 30 feet.
Yep.
Sick. Grunik, what are you doing?
I'm just trying to get out of there. I'm trying to run to the next anchor point.
Okay. It is going to get out of the wall and it's going to be chasing you. It does have a movement speed of 40. And so it's gonna attack Grunik again. Does a 17 hit.
Yeah.
That is another 7 points of damage.
Grunik drops to the ground.
Comrade, no!
Grunik, I will grant last words.
Johnny, you have successfully fulfilled the one thing that I've been searching for many years. I just want to thank you.
I'm glad I could be of help, friend.
Okay. And yeah. Grunik is now going to fill the pull of the anchor from 10 as he gets dragged away. Johnny, what are we doing?
I'm gonna keep running to the next point. And
Okay.
while I'm running, can I use my bonus action to hit my second win?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is
Ow.
now your turn. So you have 30 feet of movement, action. You have a second attack, bonus action.
I use my second win to heal 10 plus 2.
Okay.
Alright. And then I just run to the point.
Okay. It does run a little bit faster than you. Right as you're getting to the point, it is going to make an attack. Does 16 hit?
No.
No? Okay. It is gonna miss you. You're gonna get to the point. And it is right behind you as you're at the point. You can use an action to swap your oxygen or bonus action. You are at 9. You have this is your 9th round. Next round will be your last opportunity.
I'd like. You said bonus action or action?
Action. It would be your
I'm
action
gonna-
action to.
Well, I'm just gonna swap that, and then I guess take a defensive stance.
Okay. It's gonna roll to hit again. That will be a mod 20 to hit.
That does hit.
For 4 points of damage. Um, Grunic, if you could make a second death save and message it to me. Um, Sick. Johnny, your turn.
How fast about do these tethers pull?
Um, they pull pretty fast.
All right. I'd like to charge up the prod, and then ready my hammer. Then I want to press the button to bring me back towards the last one, the number 10. And then while I'm being pulled, I want to swing at the
Okay.
bug.
Roll to hit with disadvantage.
Hey, real quick, I'd never rolled. That was my first death save. Was I supposed to roll one before?
Uh, I rolled your first one.
Oh, okay.
That is a 11 on the hammer.
That's going to miss.
And then a 9 on the prodder.
That is also going to miss.
Yeah.
You're going to get dragged back up to the previous point 10. Before, when you were here, you saw a hook with blood and blood streaks on the ground. This time, after a really rough journey, you get up there and you find holding in his hand, like clenched in his fist, uh, you find Grunic holding his family ring, and like he's like holding it close to his chest. Um, he is not breathing. He is not wearing his helmet anymore. Like you could see, like there's like kind of like a moment of peace where like he like took it off to just appreciate that he completed everything.
I'm sorry, comrade, but you could not make it out of here. I'm going to stand back up and turn back the way I just came from. See if I can see that bug, I guess.
Are you going? Are you going back down or going back up?
Going back down.
Going back down. Okay. I assume you top off your oxygen again.
Yep.
Okay. Uh, you're gonna make it about 120 feet. So, 24 seconds in out of that 60-second oxygen supply, and you're gonna see the monster still where you were.
Well, I guess I charge up the prodder and run at it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That is a 17 with the hammer.
That is going to hit.
All right. 5 damage.
Okay.
And then a 10 on the prodder.
That is going to miss. It's gonna roll to hit you. It is going to just swing straight through the air, kind of taken aback that it just got hit. And it will be your turn.
I do what works. I charge up the prodder, ready my hammer. Uh, 13 with the hammer.
13 is gonna miss.
Okay. And 5 with the prodder. God, I'm rolling so
I'm-
terribly.
I am rooting for you right now.
I'm rolling so bad.
Welcome back to D&D, brother.
uh, it is going to miss when it swings at you. Man, this is
This is riveting gameplay.
Standoff of retards here.
I'm gonna try and hit it again.
one more time.
Oh my god, the 7 with the hammer,
Oh my gosh. Okay, and the prodder.
please. 10.
No, that's also gonna miss. Starting to think you should have gone back uphill. Let's see.
I'm not done yet.
Uh, 15 to hit.
No.
This gameplay was so interesting until just now. Okay, your turn.
Dice,
You
please.
see what happens when Gurna goes down, huh?
Where's the 20? Here. Dice land on this. With the hammer, I get a 18.
That's going to hit.
Holy shit. With 6 damage.
That is going to kill it.
Oh my god. And I'm gonna fucking run to the next checkpoint.
Okay. You get to checkpoint 11. And below you is like a little cavern. This is like a natural cavern. This is kind of just where they ended up as they were mining. And you can see that there's like not the electricity here, but you can still kind of see just based off of like the glow from like the nearby light.
Mhm.
Um, you're going to get down here, and you're going to get a extreme sense of deja vu
Mhm.
as you can kind of see that there's a corner that you can look around into another part of the cavern, and you feel like you've been here before.
Mhm.
You slowly look around the cavern, and you're gonna see uh dead bodies wearing mining suits
Mhm.
on the ground, and off in the distance you see a cave. Um, and this is the cave where you had a dream that you saw a
Mhm.
woman holding a child. Um, as you approach, you kind of stick your head towards the cave to look in, and you're not going to see the woman, but you will see the dead body of a child with a respirator hanging off. The flesh is still on the bone. Nothing is eaten at this child. Um, and you can tell that this is the body of Danny Olson.
Going to pick him up. Give the place a quick look around, and then we'll start heading back up, I guess.
Okay. Uh, you're gonna get back to point 10, where you see Grunek's body.
Mhm.
Are you gonna do anything about that, or are you gonna leave him down here?
I'm going to really pain in the ass to bring that back. I'm gonna
Well, you
go to
can
the
you can
next.
hook him
I'm gonna
up.
go to the next point. Come back, hook him up to that one.
Well, so the hooks are attached from like the hooks from point 9 are attached to point 10 because you guys
Hmm.
unhooked from
Oh,
yourself and hooked it onto the.
that makes more sense. I'm
At,
gonna,
at
I'm gonna,
least Grunek did.
I'm gonna take the ring. I'm gonna put it in his pocket, so he doesn't drop it. and then I'm gonna hook him up to .9, send him up.
Okay. Um, Random question.
Yeah.
Eh, Never mind. We'll
What
let
is
that
what's the
one
question? What's
go.
the question?
I was gonna ask if you typed onto
But
your code onto your pad, saying that you were coming back up.
I did not.
You want
And
to?
I'm gonna say yeah, but the man upstairs didn't say anything about messaging that I'm coming back up.
Hmm. Did did I forget to say it, Rawlings? I forgot to say it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember it.
Okay. Cool. Never mind. It was just in my notes. Uh.
Huh.
Cool. Uh. Then you're gonna head back up, attaching Grunuk to each hoist until
Mm-hmm.
you get back to the elevator to take you back to 14.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Once you get to the top of the lift on 14, you're going to see that there's other miners who go to the other mines, like the 14 Alpha, 14 Bravo. I think we're in what? We're in 14
We're in 14
Charlie or
Bravo.
14
We're
Delta?
in 14 Bravo.
14 Bravo? Okay. So then you see 14 Alpha, 14 Charlie. Like those miners see you with Grunuk, and they run over to help you carry Grunuk back to the under.
Thank you for the help, friends. I say. As I take him, that way I'm gonna keep walking with Danny's body.
All right. Once he's back on the surface, they're going to remove your armor.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that he's wearing basically like just normal people clothes underneath. Um, and you hear the guy from the orientation uh, kind of telling someone like, it's a shame. Like he's gonna be cremated, but he's not gonna go anywhere because Grunick doesn't have any family left. So, um, yeah, they are going to get Grunick's ring on a chain and offer it to you as like a thanks for bringing him back kind of thing. People are also looking at the dead body of Danny Olson that you're carrying,
Mm-hmm.
looking at it real weird, like because no one's really lining up to come carry a pretty dead child.
I need to get a bag for this. I will accept the ring they're offering me. And then I'm gonna ask if they have like a something more inconspicuous I could transport Danny in.
uh, yeah, sure. And the guy goes into the back and he comes out with a duffel bag.
I guess it works. I'll I'll put Danny in the bag. I guess sling it over my
And
shoulder and then
yep. And you
uh
walk out of the mining company. And that is where we're going to end this episode. It's a little bit longer than our normal episodes, but it's been a while since we recorded. Uh, Join us next week. No, 2 weeks from now when we release another episode. We should be back on schedule. Um, really
40
excited
minutes.
to have a little bit of time on my hands. But before we do that, uh, Kent Rawlings, why don't you tell people about Legion of Dice? Legion of Dice? Did I get that right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, you did. Well, first off, I just want to say, like, hey, I really appreciate you reaching out and allowing me to come on here as a guest. This episode was awesome. It was so much fun. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying this podcast, it's great. I know I've known Crutchfield for a long time now, and he has one of the most creative minds I know. But we also have another podcast from it's a yeah, tactical crits production as well. It is called Legion of Dice, and the DM over there is Dean Balter, who also
He's,
plays a player
yeah, he
in
plays
this
card.
campaign. Yeah, Kark. So it's really fun. We have some pretty wild classes and some pretty good stuff going on. I play a rogue warlock multi class over on that D&D campaign. So it's been a blast so far. So if you're enjoying this, definitely come on over and check Legion of Dice out and see if that one if you like that one as well.
Nice. Uh, as a friendly reminder, we will be releasing a tactical pause for this, so it'll be us three. Probably going to talk about the episode a little bit. Probably going to just talk about random whatever for a little bit. Uh, but yeah,
Oh yeah.
thank you for listening to Ursa Red. Ursa Red is a tactical crits production. This production is sponsored by us for the most part. Occasionally, we do get some sponsors to put in there, but any money that we use to fund uh, the things that we use to record this podcast comes from our Patreon subscribers. So a special thanks to those guys. If you're interested in becoming a Patreon subscriber, head to patreon.com/tactical crits, I believe. Um, we also have social media. We are on Instagram and X and Facebook under Tactical Crits. If you have anything that you want to let us know, any ideas, feel free to reach out to us on any of our social media. And we look forward to seeing you guys in the future and hopefully the comments. Also, if you're listening to the audio version of this podcast and you prefer to see our reactions, feel free to go over to YouTube. And also on Patreon, you can see this 24 hours earlier and a little bit of a rougher cut for Ursa Red. We're going to start doing a less edited version on Patreon just so that our Patreon subscribers can get a little bit more of the content during gameplay. So, hope everyone has a good night. See you next time.